Hello gamers. I don't know how to tell you this, so we're just gonna get into it. I am not just spooned. Like, spoon doesn't really describe the issue. So I'm done with the corrupted gauntlet grind for now. I'll go back and I'll eventually get to 400, maybe get spooned on something else, but I did get the crystal, the enhanced crystal. Just coming out and saying it. And if that was it, if that was the only issue here, we wouldn't have a problem, right? It would just be another case of getting spooned. I did make quite a decent profit off of the delectable corrupted gauntlets, but let's go ahead and look at the receipts. So if we're looking at the gauntlet, I did in fact get the pet and the enhanced on the same day, 241 KC, and then I did 4 more just to even it out. I've made the entire set. I had enough crystals because I got spooned here. These are 1 in 50. I shouldn't have this many until 450. This is a 1 out of 400. So that's the complete log. This is a 1 out of 800 at 250-ish. So, that's all well good. But that's not even the biggest problem here. That's one of the problems, right? But we have a much larger issue, and I regret to inform you guys that I am actually really, really spooned. Let's have a look-see at the bank. So as you can see, there, it's been given away. There's the entire crystal set, all dyed nice and pretty, and after I got my delectable enhanced crystal seed, I figured, okay, I have a shaman's task that I've been putting off that I needed to go do. So this was 613 kills to get this this here Warhammer. To put that into perspective, that would be in 0.7% of people will be this lucky on their Dragon Warhammer grind. So 99.3% of people who attempt this grind will not have this item by this point. And yeah, so these two items combined slightly shift where I'm going. One could say that this changes everything. And while it doesn't change everything, it certainly changes how I'm viewing a lot of things now, because I was not expecting this. So I unblocked Cal fights first of all. So the Elite Desert Diary is now on the table because Dragon Warhammer, Karis Partisan, Bofa. That's a pretty decent setup for Cal Fight Queen. And so I have to go get the 86 Agi and the 85 Prayer to do that relatively quickly. And that's on the menu, so, that's already comes out. That's going to make raids instantly. I don't have to worry about that. I just need a lance now. So realistically, there's only a few areas my account can even really snag on RNG. That's going to be, Zenites, which, if we look at the log right now, I am not doing good on Zenites, but, you can't win everywhere. It's fine. I'm perfectly happy with Zenites so far. I'm a little over double the drop rate and no Zenites, but at the end of the day, even if I go 4x, I will probably get it before 5x, worst comes to worst. And I'm 81 Slayer, and I only need 2 before 87. I can Turiel skip for them. It's not a tremendous deal. If it comes down to it, I will force it. But yeah, bank value is looking really juicy. A lot of this is going to disappear, at least this much, because this is 99 fletching and construction through Mahogany Homes. So that's already accounted for the most part. I might actually, could buy some bank space, but I'm not really in need of it. And there's a lot of stuff I plan to prune shortly, like I have an excessive amount of seeds here that I'm not really going to use. I don't know why I have that, all those seeds just here, but whenever I do Master Farmer Thieving, occasionally I need it. Also, I guess I can start getting rid of stuff I'm never going to use, like I don't need buckets of sand, I don't need giant seaweed. Oh, yeah. Shift click options, like all of that is great. But going forward on the account now, yeah, so I've unblocked Cal fights. Cal fights are on the menu now, something I need to do. Pretty shortly, I'm going to start working on all the other diaries. Not having the Elite Ardoin is actually fairly annoying for me, because I run out of charges, and then I don't feel like doing a farm run when I run out of charges. So just to force myself to keep up with the farm runs, I better get to that. I better make that happen, Cap'n. And, so that's something I'm probably going to look into doing. So there are 2 pets on the account thus far, which are pretty nice. They're both relatively new. They're both pretty cute. I don't mind. I need to make a menagerie at some point, but I'm just so absolutely lazy, especially when I start doing Slayer. I just kind of don't stop. And so that's a problem, but I enjoy Slayer to the extent where I just can't stop myself. I can't control myself around Slayer. It's just so attractive. I need to breed Lena Inverse, and no one and nothing will stop me. Why do I even have that many lantern lenses? What the heck's that all about? Well, who cares? And yeah, and Tarmans and all of this. Yeah, oh, I need to put these in the Herblore tab, because I'm eventually going to turn these into those. Every time I get a magic tree thing, I just make those, and then anti-venom plus it up. I could boost for it, but, my herb stockpile and my, potion stockpile right now is looking really nice. Now that I've unlocked doing Calphite Queen 2, I have an actual source of these, so I might actually go and start battering this down. I need to make a bunch more of a lot of stuff, and the seeds, they're getting up there. I need to continue doing farm runs, but I'm out of capes for the day, and so I need to get the Elite Ardoin so I can force myself to bother with doing those on the hour just more efficiently. And I'm slowly working towards getting the final tier of the thing in my house, and that's like the immediate account upgrades. But in reality, it's just I am the most spoon degenerate in the universe, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is absolutely ridiculous. I need to make a proper PVM tab too for Slayer soon. There's no reason I need to have like the 1 dose, 4 doses of all the important stuff in here, and that means reorganizing this. So like for instance, these 3, probably all of these move up into this tab, and then I organize the gear by like utility, what I need, what I don't need. I don't even need the Shazian stuff anymore, right? When am I actually going to use this strife? Yeah, because I have a Dragon Warhammer now. I'm not killing these anymore. Worst comes to worst, I can go get it back, but that's getting dropped. So yeah, that's some free inventory space. Am I gonna kill lizards? Yeah, when I'm bursting, or when I'm doing Turiel Slayer, I guess. And yeah, so that's what the account's looking for. Right now I'm focusing on 87 Slayer first, probably, and then knocking out some diaries. I really need to knock out the Elite Ardoin. What do I even need to do? Okay, easy. I need to go do a little bit of Giant's Foundry, right? Yeah, 2 levels if I want to buy another boost. I might as well just spend all of my materials there. And then, yeah. So I have all this minus 2 agility levels. I can go get those. I need them for the Calphite Queen shortcut anyways. Maybe I'll do agility at some point without alchemy. I have a lot of energy potions, don't I? So I could make use of the Marks of Grace. I do. Ooh. Maybe one of these days I'll batten down the hatches and get 85 just so I can make a summer pie, do the diary. Just once. Yeah, I got spooned this, but I don't think it even matters, really. I could go get the hilt and all that, but I don't see much of a point to. And yeah. So, I have tons of stuff to alch, actually, when I look through this. Yeah, so I could alch quite a lot of stuff. And let's see. 2,000 dragon arrows from my corrupted gauntlets. How much do these high alch for? 240 each. This is 3 mil if I wanted to high alch it all. That's also like, what? 65 per 10,000, so that's like 700,000 magic EXP if I high alch it all. I don't really need magic EXP. Is it worth high alching adamant? No. Why do I even have these? I guess I'll use them at some point. I'll have to see. Yeah, and Arclight charges I think are running really low on the account, just as like a recap of what's happening. Yeah, 400. Oh god, I've only got 1,000. So if I get Black Demons, I'm back to hitting them with the old Dragon Shimmy, but We'll see. I'll survive. Now that I have a Bofa, they're much, much more efficient, and I can't wait to get rid of Ivan's staff, dude. Such a hunk of junk. And yeah. Still got this for Serby. I could use it on Calphite Queen too, but I kind of want to save it for Cerberus. I don't want to have to go farm another in case things go awry. And things are always going to go awry when it involves me. But yeah, I have my Gromos Hill too when I start Barrows soon eventually. Let's see, is there anything else I can throw away? Anything else I don't need? I might get Carry Forward Task, and they're still worth doing. I need a second mask just for the target dummy in my house. I still haven't gotten it, so... And these, I might as well move all of the tools and all this stuff into replace here so I still have this nice, efficient little area where I make all my potions. And I should probably just, start... I still have some uses out of these, but I can move these. I'll have this be, the 3-dose crafting area. And then I'll have the important PVM stuff over there in the Slayer tab. And then I'll just, have this, commander overview here where it's farm run here, whatever I'm doing. I don't know if I even really use a Tome of Fire that much. That might be able to go into gear. Yeah, this bank is not that good either. And then this is all Turtle skipping kind of stuff. Sadly, I'm not going to get 5,000 teeth either for my mounted Xerix until raids, so this can probably go somewhere else, or I can just start using them. And yeah, I need to keep at least one 4-charge Amulet of Glory, obviously, just to increase the amount of gems I get, even though I don't really need gems, but there might come a point where I want them. I still need to make these grapes, too. I need to make the wines, and I'm not doing a Hollowed Sepulchre, so the Vampire Dust is kind of pointless. But yeah, I need to, eventually, deposit all of this stuff into the Seed Vault, and then figure it out from there. Start working for a Seed Vault. Oh, I have a ton of Amylase crystals already. An amazing amount of staminas, by the way. Yeah, these, I need more lava scale shards, but I'm not interested in fishing them up right now. I'm going to do a lot of Temporos, and then, yeah. So, it also doesn't make sense to do mining because I've unlocked Calphite Queen now, basically, because I have a Dragon Warhammer. I have a Bofa. I can Calphite Queen just fine, so... Going forwards, the Motherlode mine grind is a little on the pause, I guess, just because of having, the rune pickaxe, or having a dragon pickaxe would be much better than the rune pickaxe, so it's just an efficiency kind of thing, at least meta efficiency. I also need to pick up a ton more sardines for red spider's eggs. I need to actually start doing Zora soon too, and that's all going to be sick. And I think I need these for a clue. I'm not sure why they're in this tab, because these I'm saving for a clue task or something. Yeah, clue task, even though I'm not sure how many more clues past mediums I'm going to be doing in the short term, just because I don't really care about clues all that much, and I'm not a collection logger type, so it doesn't make much sense for me to focus on all that. But yeah, since I have my Dragon Warhammer, I can destroy you, and that will be that. So get the heck out of my bank. I know I could store this in a costume room in case I ever need it again, but I'm probably never killing another shaman, realistically. And with that, you have a good day. I know I am. I am very sorry about how spooned I am. If you're dry or something, trigger warning. Forgive me.